Alright, I finished my on-call shift. Then I went on a walk on July 4th, and they're still doing fireworks right now. And I wanted to make a video to talk about a few things. Most notably, I went on a triple trip, only planning the first two to Southern California, Northern California. But then while I was in Los Angeles, Dapper told me that he would be in Portland the following week. So I did a last minute trip to Portland. I was supposed to go next year, but I decided to just bump it up. And I'm really glad I went on all of the trips. I think the Southern California trip made me, I think it reassured me that everything was going to be okay. I think that it feels like nothing has changed, but then some things have changed for the better for all of us, all my friends. There's actually one person who left our hometown. I think Dapper came back from Virginia, and I want to say band friend was always there, or he would go back and forth from actual Los Angeles. So yeah, even though our hometown is known for terrible food, still had good food. The only good Indian restaurant in the whole town, plus one pizza place that is now associated with me somehow. And I felt like I was really down before the trip, but I think I thought about how lucky I was to have met everyone that I got to meet. Not just in Southern California, but also I visited Miata friend, Set friend, and Gym Bro friend in Northern California. I picked the wrong hotel. I went to Fremont because I thought it was in between Berkeley and North San Jose. I forgot what the area was called. But I was trapped in the freeway, like, and so there's nothing around my hotel. I didn't check. I booked all this pretty fast. So I think the next time I go to Northern California, I'm just gonna book it in Berkeley, and then we could go to Gym Bro friend because he's kind of out of the way. And kind of shocked I got to eat good food because I associate Northern California with kind of like meh food. Went to a dim sum place, a random place in Fremont, which was great. This particular style of Chinese noodle, I don't know what it's called, but we went to it. I think it's a Chinese chain that came to America, and Chinese chains are pretty high quality in general, and that's the best version of this noodle dish I've had. I'm pleasantly surprised. We had Popeyes in Gym Bro friend's house. They just ordered it for us, and it's pretty good. It's not as good as, I think Georgia Popeyes is the best ever, but surprisingly good. I had the sandwich for the first time too. It was pretty good. And I think my feelings in Northern California were kind of the same in Southern California. And I was tired after this double trip already, and I was like, man, am I gonna regret going to Portland? Because I took the Amtrak, which I've never taken in Seattle before, and I might take the Amtrak to Vancouver next year. I think that'd be fun. Because I've only been to Vancouver once, but I was there for basically one day. But yeah, my trip to Portland had some notable moments. I arrived at 9 something p.m. the first day, and so I got to my hotel, like from the Union Station. I take the street train thing, and it goes directly to my hotel in like 5 minutes. And I didn't eat dinner, so I'm looking at the spots, but all of them, by the time I would get to them, they all close. And so I found one pizza slash bar restaurant. It's in the top floor of a hotel that's behind my hotel. And I was in the what is it? The I think it's Park Hyatt at the convention. Which honestly, it's for a standard hotel in the United States, this is the best standard hotel I've ever stayed at because I've only experienced Chicago, New York, and California, and all the hotels are not good. But anyways, I get to this pizza place, and the vibe inside is it's it's what I think Miami is like, where there's a bunch of like sad old men on their phones looking at women scrolling through on, I think it's Instagram, looking at women, and then there's flashily dressed women who probably are going to go to the club, maybe like a ripped bartender who's like hitting on everyone. That's the general vibe of this place. It's not a place I expected to go to in Portland. First day, first restaurant. But I'm here by myself. I didn't record much in California or Portland. But I tried to record what the inside of this bar was like, and maybe tried to show pizza, and I ordered one drink too, which is very good. It was some type of rice lager, and I talked about the old guys looking at women on their phone. There was one person who was kind of eyeing me, and he looked kind of offended when I took out my rectangular camera to record stuff. And I immediately put away my camera because I thought to myself, I'm about to get shot in the head. I'm about to get shot in the head. The way I'm dressed, I'm in like a tweed sport coat and wool trousers. I kind of look like I'm cosplaying like scruffy detective Mark Ruffalo type person, and I don't want this person to think that I'm trying to catch him in the act of something, or like he's cheating on his wife or something. And so I put away the camera. So I thought to myself, I'm about to step outside of this hotel and then I'm gonna get shot in the head. So I snuck in some photos of the pizza, but there's no video. There's no video of anything. And that was my day one. Oh yeah, the pizza, it was okay. It kind of it had so much garlic on it. It kind of tastes like higher quality Domino's. I don't recommend I don't recommend this place unless you stay at the same Hyatt that I was at and nothing is open at night. That's the only way I would recommend this restaurant. And then the second day, I had Pip's Donuts because I didn't want Voodoo Donuts. I want something else. and they were really good. The line is crazy, and the menu is small, but people don't know what they want to order, and so when they get to the front, they kind of stall. But yeah, I had Chips Donuts. Honestly, the I didn't like the bacon one. I think it's the most popular one. I didn't really like that one. Unfortunately, they gave me one free one, which was another bacon one. But I like the rhubarb, like the fruit one. There's like a chocolate pudding or something, and those are good. And they're all small donut holes that are filled with whatever flavor you pick. And they also, their main thing is they serve a bunch of different chai. And I thought the ginger Thai chili one was sounded interesting. I think when I go back, I'll try like the Gold Roger or something. Try. A lot of people didn't get the drink, and that's probably a mistake. I think you should order the chai. I might like it more than the actual donuts, but the donuts were very good. Pretty sure they make it to order because they're small enough that they cook fast. Highly recommend Pips. I went on Saturday and the line was crazy, but still, I recommend trying it once. Then I was invited, so Dapper originally went to Portland to see our other friend, or I guess his friend. Technically, we all went to the same middle school, high school, but I've never talked to this person. She looks familiar. What do I call her? I'll call her arcade friend. Actually, I learned all my friends love arcade stuff, but I don't know anything about arcades. I went to round one in Southern California. I guess I didn't go in Northern California, but then also in Portland we went to an arcade. I forgot what it was called. But yeah, we went to go, or he went to go visit arcade friends. So I was just invited to all their stuff. Just unplanned. It's a very type B group. I feel like the only type A people that I know are all in New York, and then everyone else is type B. So I'm so glad I joined. I think I think when I met Arcade Friend and her boyfriend, and I think two other people who live in Portland, they're friends. I think I I had like a sense of joy that I have not really experienced in a long time, and it stemmed from meeting someone new, but it feels like I've known them for a long time, um, and I don't need to pretend to do anything. I feel like it's been a long time since I got to experience this. Technically, I probably had some type of class with Arcade Friend. I don't remember. She looks familiar, but I don't think we really talked outside of school, or even in school. Probably not that much. And so we got to try two different um, weird museum. One was like both had weird names. I'll try to look it up, but they felt like pop-up museums that I've been to in Chicago. It's kind of similar. Um, it was weird. I like the movie related stuff in it. But yeah, we went to that. We had amazing food, like two great meals. One was a dim sum place. So I also went to dim sum in Portland, and it was on my Portland list that I saved in Google Maps. HK Cafe, I'm pretty sure. And this is the best dim sum I've had in a long time. I think I like it more than what is it? Um, Dim Sum King in Seattle. I think I like it more than Dim Sum King. It's a rare art kind of spot that I enjoy, and we our order was very standard. We just ordered all the popular stuff, and it was all fantastic. Um, but the best, I think, the highlight meal is arcade friends or arcade friend's boyfriend, who I should also nickname him something else. I'll just call him Gabbiano friend. Gabbiano friend. He works at Gabbiano, which is an Italian restaurant, and he invited all of us to go try. And I'm pretty sure this is gonna be my best meal I've had for the year. We, if you check the menu on Google Maps, I think it's outdated, but the dish types are still kind of the same. Like when I went, the fish dish was rainbow trout, but sometimes they have different types of fish. Like if you look on the older menus, so we had that. Our other friend ordered the pork chop dish with some type of almost like pepperod, but with olives and stuff. It was really great. The crab pasta, and we got a lot of freebies of it because here's our waiter. So we got like the corn ravioli, the bread, the focaccia, which was great. I think Caesar salad. Oh, fried mozzarella, which we recorded our friend trying to eat it in one bite. It's like this big piece. It's not as big as like milk trunk mozzarella, but it tastes better. Um, and I think we got every single dessert too, which was like a cheesecake, a tiramisu. Forgot what the last dessert was. But yeah, fantastic meal. I think the only possible way I could have a better meal for the year is if I eat Atoma in Seattle, which I don't know if I'm going to do that this year. Um, I'm not going anywhere November, December, so maybe I'll try to reserve it then, but I'm unsure about that. Um, yeah, just a highlight meal with the perfect group. Um, it was kind of magical, honestly. And yeah, on the last day because I had to leave early compared to Dapper and Singing Friend. So the last day we just went to a few random places. Oh, I went to Powell's Books, which I almost forgot to go to. We went to the big one in downtown. Uh, oh, also I went to like the biggest Kinoya that I've ever seen, and I actually bought. They actually had the metal Kurutoga pencil, which I wanted for a long time. I'm like, it's always sold out. I don't know where you buy it in person, but lucky find. Oh, also Singing Friend also bought the same thing, but different refill size. I got the 0.5, she got the 0.3. And then we went to went to a graveyard, which was interesting. Um, yeah, eventually at around like 5 something ish, I went back on Amtrak from Union Station to it's a King Street station in Seattle. Got home at I think like right before 10-ish p.m. And I rushed. Oh, I did not. Um, I did unpack everything like a psychopath, but I couldn't do laundry because it's too late at night, and I should probably just wait to do it. So yeah, I'm glad I went on the trip. Oh my god, the fireworks! Glad I went on a trip. Other than that, I mean, my room is my background looks crazy because I'm trying all this bedding stuff. This stuff or this green thing is my test run to see if I like sleeping on the floor, which I do. But it's jank because this thing doesn't actually fit on the floor mattress thing, and so my setup is terrible. So while I think it was while I was in Northern California, I I found a really nice. I wanted to just buy a real floor bed that's designed for the floor, and so I found a really nice one, but it's made by like 3 people, and it takes like 5 weeks to get it. So it's I think it's being made right now. Now it's maybe like I have to wait 4 weeks to get it. But I don't mind suffering for a little bit. Same for clothing. I wore trousers that didn't really fit for I don't know however many months, and then I got high twist wool trousers from Drake's. Um, it's well constructed, but probably not the best value, especially in the United States. Um, Probably not. It's ready to wear, so it's not like amazing fit, but good enough for me. And when I go to Korea, I'll get all my old stuff that's resized plus a couple extra new things for warm weather slash kind of year round. And oh yeah, I what is it? Lego friend and Jimbo friend. They're probably happy because I got rid of. Can't see it, but I got rid of the sad small desk and also my dining table. I I didn't bother selling it. I paid people to get rid of it because I hate dealing with people, especially in Seattle. I got rid of that, and the reason I did is because I decided to clean up this apartment a little bit and force myself because I still have a lot of time before I leave this apartment, so I'm gonna force myself to buy and set up 50% of stuff I should actually have in an apartment. I look like a squatter sometimes. Probably that's what my neighbors probably think. And I decided I either have to do the TV slash giant monitor speaker setup, or I buy the Steam closet. And the one I wanted was like the LG one. I decided to just do the Steam closet because I think the technology stuff when I move to the next apartment, this is gonna be a while from now. I want to actually take the time to do it well, um, and I don't want to be stressed about doing that right now. And so I bought the Steam closet, and I got rid of the stuff in the front of my apartment because I was about to just randomly place the Steam closet over here next to my sleeping area, but then I realized I was like, wait a minute, like I'm most likely going to use the Steam closet when I come back from outside, and then I hang my coat slash sport coat and my trousers in it, and then you turn it on. And so I was like, wait a minute, my brain is working. I should get rid of the stuff in the front and then put it in the front. These are types of questions I should be asking myself, but I never do. But I caught myself today. So that's coming on Monday. And that's also the first time I have bought a mirror. The front of the Steam closet is a mirror. I have never purchased or owned a mirror ever. I think in my whole life. That'll be the first time. Um, then there's too much change happening once. I just realized right now too, I got rid of the dining table, but I didn't buy anything, and I'm like, there's too much change happening at once. I'll deal with that in November. Suffer a little bit for a few months. And oh yeah, the bottom part of my closet is like a mess now because I had to rearrange. I had to get rid of the stuff in the front. I think I know how to fix that. I just don't. I don't want to do it right now. um, I could. I feel like a lot of the indoor slash like casual clothing I don't wear anymore, so I could donate some of it. Um, keeping all my pajamas. My pajamas are my most prized possessions that I own right now, and then like these dress shirts. Um, so yeah, I'll deal with that after the closet comes. I don't like too much change. I need one change to happen at a time. So all these containers. I didn't organize it well, but I'm glad I bought those containers to put random stuff in, like my steamer, um, iron, all the technology stuff that I only use when I need to. I also put in these bins. All my mom's like medicine stuff that she doesn't remember how much she gives me, so I just have a huge supply of it. I put the excess pile in this thing, and then I have my primary pile in my kitchen cabinet. I think I feel less worried now after going on these trips. Hopefully, I feel the same after going to. I have 2 trips left: Utah, September, then Korea in October, and I think I'm just gonna even if I go to Korea by myself, I'm just gonna go. Um, gonna go to Korea when it's not freezing cold for the first time in a long time. So yeah, I'm excited to see Utah friend in September. El Salvadorian friend might not make it. Hopefully he does. If he doesn't, I mean, we could always go see him in New York. I think I'm just gonna call this mcalog7, even though there's no script or stylized anything. There's no jokes really, but screw it. I'm just gonna change the rules. MCA logs can just mean anything now. Anyway, see ya.